Welcome folks to the another episode of Problems on Quadratic Equation, episode 6.6. We are with the sum number 16. A train covers a distance of 600 km at x km per hour. Had the speed been x plus 20 km per hour, the time taken to cover the same distance would have been reduced by 5 hours. Find x and the equation. So it says total distance is 600 km and the train is traveling at a speed of x km per hour. So first of all we'll write speed is equal to x km per hour. Total distance that is covering is 600 km. Time is equal to what? Distance upon speed is equal to 600 upon x hour. Then in the second part it says that if the train is increasing the speed by 20 km per hour, that is from the original speed. So original plus 20, that is x plus 20 km per hour. And the distance is going to travel, that is the same, that is 600 km per hour. The time is going to become 600 upon x plus 20 hours. Then it says if it is traveling with the increased speed, then the time duration will be decreased by 5 hours. So that means 600 upon x minus 5 is equal to 600 upon x plus 20. Simplifying it, we get 600 upon x minus 600 upon x plus 20 is equal to 5. We are taking minus 5 outside, that it becomes plus 5, and 600 plus 600 upon x plus 20 goes inside, that it becomes minus. Now taking 600 common, we get 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 20 is equal to 5. Solving it, I hope you understood this step. I brought from 5, I brought here down, so it becomes 120, and when it comes down there is nothing left, so it remains 1. And solving it, we get 120 bracket 20 x square plus 20x. I hope you understood how you got x square. This one, open the bracket and goes this side, so it becomes x square plus 20x. And making it into a quadratic form, I will get x square plus 20x minus 2400 is equal to 0. Simplifying it and factorizing, I get x equal to minus 60 and x equal to 40. But x equal to minus 60 is not possible. So what is the answer? X equal to 40. I hope you understood this sum. We'll start with sum number 17. Sum number 17. A train covers a distance of 780 kilometers at x km per hour. Had the speed been x minus 5 km per hour, the time taken to cover the same distance would have been increased by 1 hour. That means the speed is reducing. When the speed reduces, the distance to be covered will be taking much time. So it is taking 1 hour more. So here first of all we'll start with speed is equal to x km per hour, distance is equal to 780 km, time is equal to distance upon speed is equal to 780 upon x hours. Then the speed is reduced by 5. So that means speed is equal to x minus 5 km per hour, distance is equal to 780 km, and time is equal to 780 upon x minus 5 hours. So now the time is increased in the original speed. So 780 upon x plus 1 hour, because it is taking more time, is equal to 780 upon x minus 5. Now 780 upon x goes this side, so it becomes minus. So 1 is equal to 780 upon x minus 5 minus 780 upon x. Taking 780 common, we get 1 is equal to 780 bracket 1 upon x minus 5 minus 1 upon x. Now here we have to take LCM. So here we are taking LCM. When we take LCM, we get 1 is equal to 780 bracket x minus x plus 5. I hope you understood how it become plus 5, because minus minus becomes plus 5. So here, so it is here, this one goes this side, so it x, and this x minus 5 goes this side and open the bracket. So minus this minus and this minus becomes plus. So here it is plus 5 upon x bracket x minus 5. Now simplifying, we are getting x square minus 5x minus 3900 is equal to 0. So this is our equation. So we got our first answer. Now we require to find out the value of x. When we simplify it and factorize, we get x equal to 65 and x equal to minus 60. Minus 60 is not possible, so x equal to 65 is our answer. I hope you understood. It is the same sum like that of sum number 16. Let us work it out. Sum number 18. Sum number 18 we'll read from the textbook and then we'll solve it. So sum number 18 says a distance by the road between two towns A and B is 216 kilometers. So total distance from town A to B is 216 kilometers, and by rail it is 208 kilometers. So if a person is traveling by road, then he has to cover the distance 216 kilometers, and if he is traveling by rail, then he has to cover the distance of 208 kilometers. Travel speed at a car, that means by road, a car travels at a speed of x km per hour, and the train is traveling at a speed of 16 km per hour, faster than the car. So if a car is traveling x km per hour, then the traveling speed of a train will be x plus 16, because it is 16 km per hour faster than the car. So x plus 16 will be the speed of per hour, kilometer per hour will be the speed of train. So write down the time taken by a car to reach B from A in terms of x, and by a train from B in terms of x. So you get time taken. So x upon 216 for road, and x plus 16 upon 208 kilometers. So I hope you understood this one. Now it says if the train takes 2 hours less than the car to reach the town, obtain the equation in x. It is saying obtain the equation in x and solve it, and hence find out the speed of the train. So we have to find out the speed of the train. So if we come to know the speed of a car, and if we add 16 kilometers in car, then that will be the speed of the train. Or you can directly find out the speed of a train, that is x plus 16 upon 208. So for a car it is not x upon 216, that is distance upon speed. So 216 upon x for a car, and for a train it is 208 upon x plus 16. So that is the first and second answer. Third, we'll work it out and we'll find out the speed of the train. So let us work it out, the sum number 18. So this is question number 18. So let us work it out, question number 18. So this is how it looks. Number 1, total 18. Number 1, total distance by car is 216 kilometers. Speed is equal to x km per hour. Therefore, time is equal to distance upon speed is equal to 216 upon x hours. Number 2, total distance by train is 208 kilometers. Speed is equal to x plus 16 km per hour. Time is equal to distance upon speed is equal to 208 upon x plus 16 hours. So you got sum number 1 and sum number 2 of 18. We are going for question number 3 of 18. It says if 2 hours, it says here that the train takes 2 hours less than the car. So train is reaching faster. Train takes 2 hours less than the car. So what is the speed of a car? The speed of the car is x km per hour. How much time it is taking? 216 upon x hours. So subtracting 2 hours from the car, that will be the time taken by the train. So 216 upon x minus 2 hours. So you are subtracting 2 hours from the car. That means the train is reaching faster. So 208 upon x plus 16. That is a time taken by the train. Now solving this one, you are getting, I hope you understood how I am solving this one. X plus 16 goes and multiplies with 216, x goes and multiplies with 208, and in the denominator you get x bracket x plus 16. That means opening the bracket you get x square plus 16x is equal to 2. And simplifying it, we are getting 2x square plus 2x square plus 32x minus 8x minus 3456 equal to 0. Now 32 minus 8 is 24. So 2x square plus 24x minus 3456 equal to 0. Taking 2 common, you get 2 bracket x square plus 12x minus 1728 is equal to 0. That means x square plus 12x minus 1728 is equal to 0. That is the required equation asked in question number 3. And question number 4, it says solve, find the speed, find the x kilometer speed of the car, and if it is asking for the train, then you have to add the speed x plus 16. Anyway, we move on further. So here we simplified and factorize, we get x equal to minus 48 and x equal to 36, but x equal to minus 48 is not possible. So what is the value of x? Value of x is 36. So I hope you understood. So this is our answer. So x is the 36. So this is, we do the sum. If you try to analyze and if you understand the language of the question, then it becomes really easy. Go step by step and try to understand. Let us move on to sum number 19. Sorry, question number 4 is still remaining. Speed of the train is equal to x plus 16 kilometers per hour. Therefore x we got 36. So 36 plus 16, it is 52 kilometers per hour. I hope you understood the whole sum. Sum number 18. We'll switch on to sum number 19. Question number 19 says a car travels x kilometer for every liter of petrol. So for 1 liter it is x, for 2 liter it is 2x, while car B travels x plus 5 kilometer for every liter of a petrol. So we have two cars, one is traveling for 1 liter of petrol x kilometer, and car B travels 1 liter of petrol x plus 5 kilometers. Write down the number of liters used by car A and car B covering a distance of 400 kilometers. So both of them are covering a distance of how many kilometers? 400 kilometers. So total distance is equal to 4. Here, if car A uses 4 liters of petrol. So suppose if car A uses 4 liters of petrol, for every liter it is traveling x kilometer, which is 4x, and more than the B covering a distance of 400 kilometers. So 4x is more than the B one. That means if a car A is using 4 liters of petrol more than that of B covering a distance of 400 kilometers. So suppose if car B is using x plus 5, then for covering 400 kilometers, then 4x will be more used by car A. So it's asking, write down the equation in x and solve to the determined number of liters of petrol used by car B for the journey. So you have to first of all find out car A how many liters of petrol it is using, then B, as well as you have to find out the liters of petrol used by car B for the same journey of 400 kilometers. Let us solve one by one. So this is how we do the sum. We start with car A. For every liter of petrol, that means it is traveling x kilometers. So how much distance it has to cover? 400 kilometers. So how much liters of petrol is going to be used? 400 upon x. Car B, for every liter of petrol, it is going to go for x plus 5 kilometers. What is the distance traveled by the car B also? Same, that is 400 kilometers. So the liters used is 400 upon x plus 5. Now the main part is here, that it takes 4 liters. I am talking about 4 liters of petrol is used more by car A than that of B. So what is the liters used by car A? 400 upon x. So 400 upon x minus 4 is equal to 400 upon x minus 5. So you get 400 upon x minus 400 upon x plus 5 is equal to 4. So this is what it is. So 400 upon x minus 4 is equal to 400 upon x plus 5. And simplifying it, we are getting 400 upon x bracket 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 5 is equal to 1. I hope you understood how you got 1. This 4 is going down as 1. So here it remains 1. 1 4s are 4. I hope you understood. This is just a simple calculation. So 4 from here goes down as 4, and here it remains 1. Taking LCM, we get x plus 5 minus x upon x square plus 5x is equal to 1, and here it is remaining is 100. Then trying to form a quadratic equation, we get the 5 from here this one, x and x cancel, so 500s are 500 is equal to x square plus 5x. This x square plus 5x will go this side, so it is this one. So I hope you understood how it works. So this part here, x square plus 5x goes and multiplies with 1, you get x square plus 5x. So now further you get x square plus 5x minus 500 is equal to 0. So simplifying and factorizing, we get x plus 25 and x minus 20 is equal to 0. So x equal to minus 25, which is not possible, and x equal to 20, we consider it as a value of x. Now car B, 400 upon x plus 5 is equal to 400 upon 20 plus 5. So that means 400 upon 25, it is 60 liters. I hope you understood this sum. If you have any doubts or any questions, please ask me or write it in the comment box. Thanks very much. I hope you understood all these sums. It is pretty simple. Just analysis of your problems and language is required. Other things are basic mathematics.